Right now on Good Morning Northwest, troopers arrest a man believed to be involved in a hit and run for Memorial Day. The other crime he allegedly committed that got him caught.
But first, a rally was held to incite change to the Yakima School District's budget. This after the district announced their plans to cut more than 100 positions. We have the story.
And if your kids get meals through school, this doesn't have to end just because the school year is over. Details on the summer program offering free meals to kids 18 and younger.
And will we see more gusty winds? Tiffany Savona lets us know in her full forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal.
And I'm Jill Sperling. It is Wednesday, June 5th.
Jill, it is finally hump day. We are halfway through the work week.
Yes, we are.
And
flying by.
Yeah, it's flying by, and I hear we're getting a warm up, or it's starting today.
Yes.
So let's check in with meteorologist Tiffany Savona to see if it's starting today, if it's starting in a couple of days. Tiffany, how's it looking?
It's looking really nice, and those wind speeds are finally coming down. So today is going to be a beautiful day, and then we really start heating up by the end of the week and into the weekend. Right now, we're looking at plenty of sunshine as the sun rises over Columbia Point in Richland this morning. Our temperatures are into the 40s and 50s. We've now just dropped to 39, though, in Yakima, so a little bit colder across the Yakima and Kittitas valleys, as that is typically the case in the mornings. 47 now in Tri-Cities, 55 in Prosser, 56 in Walla Walla, 54 in Pendleton. We did have a few more clouds overnight along the foothills of the Blues, so responsible in keeping those temperatures a little bit milder. The wind speeds finally coming down since Monday and Tuesday. Winds today will be anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour. We'll see plenty of sunshine, no rain chances in sight. Highs around 78 in Yakima today. Highs around 80 in the Tri-Cities. That's right on par for where we should be this time of year. Walla Walla will put those high temperatures around 76, but we have 90s returning, and not just for one day. It's looking like we'll get a stretch, so we'll let you know when those 90s return and how long they'll last coming up. Ladies, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. We begin this morning with a call for change from the unions representing Yakima School District employees and staff.
A rally was held at Eisenhower High School yesterday in an effort to change the district's budget for next year. The Yakima School District announced back in March that they were cutting more than 100 positions, including counselors, paraeducators, and teachers, in response to a $20 million budget shortfall stemming from decreased enrollment. The unions say the staff cuts are hurting not only the educators affected, but students who are losing their favorite teachers.
We wanted to make sure that the community knows that we are not settling for anything that has been done to us or to our students.
YSD officials say they've been able to offer most employees another job within the district, but Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell spoke with union leaders who say there's more to the story, and that story is coming up at 6 this morning. While the school year is coming to an end, the Pasco School District is making sure kids won't be going hungry.
The summer food service program is offering free meals to children 18 years old or younger, and children and teens will get breakfast and lunch, but they're required to eat the meals on site. The school district says with this program, they want to ensure children have a place to eat, even if they're not in school.
And children don't need to be part of the Pasco School District to receive these free meals. It's open to any child, and we have a list of sites where children can receive these meals on AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
In a crime alert now, the West Richland Police Department teamed up with other local agencies to arrest a man on several charges, including luring.
The arrest happened in the 5000 block of Blue Heron Boulevard around 8:30 Tuesday morning. The man was wanted in connection to a luring case, and he was arrested at the home. The man was taken to the Benton County Jail. Authorities say the man uses an electric wheelchair, and the city's maintenance division helped make sure the wheelchair could get to the jail for the man to stay mobile. In more crime news, an update to a story we first brought you on Memorial Day. The Washington State Patrol says a man they believe is involved in a hit and run has been arrested.
They say Tyler Harris was driving a stolen car out of Mattawa on Memorial Day around 4 a.m. when he crashed into a semi-truck on Clearwater Avenue and US 395 in Kennewick. They say Harris ran from the scene, leaving his passengers with serious injuries. WSP Trooper Chris Thorson says Harris was arrested last Saturday after he was caught shoplifting at a Kennewick department store. And now we have a tough update to give you on a story that was featured only here on Apple Valley News Now.
A College Place teen who is battling a rare form of cancer has died. 16-year-old Bryson Castillo passed away Monday, less than a week after his family shared with us the cancer had spread to more areas of his body. His family says Bryson was always thinking of others, and when it became clear he wouldn't be able to go on his Make-A-Wish trip to Disneyland, he asked his mother to make sure the funds raised would go towards his high school band.
Over $24,000 has been raised in a GoFundMe for his medical treatment. His family says they'll honor his last wish as well as use the money for funeral expenses. Looking ahead today, Ben Franklin Transit is hosting a virtual open house to discuss its 2024 annual service plan. The plan originally was about BFT's fixed route service, but with the possible loss of its Climate Commitment Act funds, the board is making adjustments. A 30-day public comment period is currently open on the plan. The virtual open house starts at 3 p.m. on Zoom. Adoption of the plan will take place during the regular BFT board meeting on July 11th.
Also today, the state is looking for public input on how large clean energy projects like solar and wind power affect residents in rural Washington communities. Here in our region, the proposed Horseheaven Hills Wind Farm project has been the subject of much debate. The project would bring more than 200 wind turbines to the hills south of Kennewick, but opponents have voiced concerns about turbines hurting the local environment and impacting cultural resources. The Washington State Department of Commerce is conducting a study on the impact of these types of projects. Tonight is a chance for the public to add their voices to that report. The virtual statewide conversation will be happening over Zoom from 6:30 to 8:30 tonight. You can register for the meeting at ruralcleanenergywashington.org.
And straight ahead on Good Morning Northwest, did you know that the way you run could say a lot about your personality?
Well, a new survey takes a look at how running style and personality type could be linked. That's up next in your health headlines.
You get hurt in a car wreck, and all of a sudden, you feel like there's a black cloud hanging over your life. You're in pain, and the insurance company doesn't want to pay. Call me, Attorney Mariano Morales. I have the power of more. Don't take that first offer when I can get you more, much more than they want to pay. And why go to court if you don't have to? And when they find out the heavy hitters on your side, well, you know, blue skies. Injured? Call me, Attorney Mariano Morales, because helping you is what I do.
Call 853-2222.
Visit us at our new urban wine bar in historic downtown Kennewick. Choose from a variety of wines and food from our expanded menu. Enjoy time with friends old and new. After hours with riverfront views from our shaded patio, we are Murray Gaston Wine Bar.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Hi, I'm Gretchen Gilday, owner of Gretchen in West Park. At Gretchen, you'll find the latest in contemporary women's fashion, big city styles, small town convenience, and customer service. Gretchen in West Park. Come see us today.
Cap Caveview honors another woman in business.
The savings continue at Cascade Farm and Outdoor with our latest mailer. Save $20 on an Igloo BMX 52-quart cooler, now just $89.99. All regular price Carhartt Force short sleeve pocket tees are 25% off. Plus, find all women's silver jeans at $20 off. Find our latest mailer online or pick one up in-store today at Cascade Farm and Outdoor. Northwest, homegrown, honest values.
Free flags, sweet treats, and more. Hi, I'm Stacy Lee with Apple Valley News Now's Great American Flag Giveaway. June 14th, come to Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, where the first 50 guests get a new full-sized American flag.
At Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, our goal is to guide the community to live their best lives, even and especially through the end of life. Come learn about our programs and pick up an American flag at Tri-Cities Chaplaincy. Visit us June 14th from 11 to 1 at 1480 Fowler Street, Richland.
Hey, Tri-Cities! It's Eric the Peanut Guy with your Tri-City Dust Devils. There's nothing quite like spending a summer evening at Giza Stadium. The sunsets, the fun! Come out Friday, June 7th for a family feast night with $2 hot dogs, snacks, and soft drinks thanks to Prime Dental. Saturday, June 8th, don't miss your post-game fireworks show brought to you by Highline Engineering and Fabrication. Your Dust Devils play as the Columbia River Rooster Tails all weekend. Visit the official ticket site at dustdevilsbaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It will blow you away.
This newscast sponsored by Washington State Department of Revenue's Working Families Tax Credit.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. It's time to grab your jogging shoes and hit the road.
Why? Well, because today is National Running Day. Today is a day for experienced runners to rededicate themselves to their passion for running. It's also for beginners wanting to make a life-changing commitment to running.
So if you're just starting out, make sure you have properly sized shoes and always remember to hydrate. Also remember to listen to your body. If you feel like you need a break, take one. That's your body telling you that you need one.
And whether you run a few miles or just around the block, you can share your experience on social media with the hashtag National Running Day.
And staying in that same topic, have you ever heard of a running style?
Not
Jill?
Before this morning, but if you haven't heard of it, a new survey looks at how your running style and personality type could be linked.
Here's ABC's Christiane Cordero with more.
A study from a sport lab in France found that a runner's preference in processing information by sensing or intuition was linked to their running style. They studied recreational runners and assessed their Myers-Briggs personality types. 93 questions and a 50-meter run later, runners were categorized into sensing or intuitive. Those who prefer sensing were grounded runners. They might say, "I run very close to the ground to save as much energy as possible." Those who prefer intuition were more dynamic runners. They might say, "I spend energy to fight against gravity and recover energy from each step." Before you tie your laces up, try the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator test. Knowing your personality might help you pick a pair of running shoes and find running partners that are most suitable for you. With this Medical Minute, I'm Christiane Cordero.
Now, Jill and I both have taken the Myers-Briggs personality test, and I'm an INFJ, which stands for introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging.
And mine is ISFJ, which stands for introverted, observant, feeling, and judging.
And so according to this survey, I'm classified as intuitive, so that would put me as one of those dynamic runners. So apparently I tend to fight against gravity and recover each step, which sounds about right, because I'm feeling old now and I feel it in my knee when I run.
And mine says I'm a grounded runner, and that I tend to run close to the ground and save as much energy as possible. Now, close to the ground, I'm not exactly sure what that means.
That sounds like the smarter one. It sounds like you're conserving your energy, and I'm just like, whoo.
I feel like I like to stay close to the ground. Don't put me on any hills.
Can I be that one?
Sure. You can change it.
Yeah. Well, staying in health news, I have one more reminder for you all. As the temperature rises, so does the risk of heat-related illnesses. Also, certain medications can make a person even more vulnerable when it's hot outside. Medications can cause problems with your body's ability to sweat, which is the body's way of trying to cool down. Certain medicines can also make our bodies more heat intolerant. Health officials say everyone can protect against extreme heat by first wearing loose-fitting clothing, second, keeping your house cool by covering windows, also avoiding strenuous activities outdoors in the high heat, and lastly, stay hydrated.
Good tips.
And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, President Biden is facing criticism.
This comes after his executive action to limit the amount of migrants that can enter the U.S. illegally to seek asylum. That story coming up.
But first, meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your first alertful forecast. Will we see those high temperatures today? She will let us know.
You're gonna need a new bumper.
Did you say burger? Guac? Santa Fe burger sauce.
Burger. Jalapeno pepper. Burger. Cheese. Burger. Spicy cheese bacon. Guac. Cheese. Bacon.
Carl's Jr. El Diablo is back. Get a single for $5.99.
Hey, burger!
Get burger.
Rise, 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 and thrive.
These feet are hustling for customers. Sometimes I'm on my feet for over 16 hours a day. They get real cracked, dry. It's not good. I depend on Healthy Feet.
It's America's #1 selling foot cream for guaranteed relief.
If it works for these feet, it'll work for yours.
Also available in O'Keeffe's Working Hands.
I'm Eduardo Morfin. Morfin Law Firm thanks you for 5 years of support. Remember, when choosing an attorney, select a local attorney that supports your local community.
New Herbal Essences is packed with naturally derived plant-based ingredients your hair will love, and none of the stuff it won't. Our sulfate-free collections smell incredible and leave your hair touchably soft and smooth. New Herbal Essences.
Ride Ben Franklin Transit during the Tri-Town Get Down, June 7th to 9th, for free. It's easy. Your wristband ticket lets you ride the bus free that day to the shows. Just show the driver your band. Enjoy the convenience of BFT as you make your way to the Tri-Town Get Down. Free transport between stages, park and ride from Riverfront Hotel. Get your passes now at tritowngетdown.com. Don't miss out on this fun event June 7th to 9th. Ride with us for free.
Who has the deals?
Furniture Row!
Who has the deals?
Furniture Row!
The Memorial Day Super Sale was so great, we just had to extend it. And with trucks still rolling in, the savings keep getting better and better. The more you buy,
The more you save. Save $100 for every 1,000 you spend.
check out special purchases while they last. And financing? We're talking 6 years, no interest. But don't wait. The extended Memorial Day Super Sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Researching childhood vaccines often feels like this.
When T lymphocytes recognize antigens,
They are lying to us. Vaccines are just another plot to make money.
The most important thing parents should know about vaccines is...
Accept my cookies. Sign up for the newsletter. Sorry, you've reached your free article limit.
There's a simpler way to get answers. Visit vaccinesmartwa.org.
Give in to your devilish desires. Scorch your taste buds. It's Carl's Jr.'s El Diablo Burger.
I'm short on cash.
It's just $5.99.
Fine.
The Carl's Jr. El Diablo Single, just $5.99.
Big burger. Good burger.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Good morning and welcome back. Happy Wednesday, everyone. It is a dry start. It is a cool start, and it's a sunny start out there as we take a live look out of our Legends Casino Hotel Skycam in Richland at Columbia Point. Looking great out there this morning. And as you're getting up, getting ready to head back to work on this Wednesday, temperatures are in the 40s and 50s for the most part. We do have some cooler readings. Yakima, one of those, coming up at 39. 48 in Toppenish, it's 47 in the Tri-Cities, 54 in Pendleton and Hermiston, 56 in Walla Walla. A little bit milder along the foothills of the Blues. That's where we did see a little bit more cloud cover overnight. The wind speeds have finally come down in intensity. It has been a windy few days, and now the winds are going to stay light today. Right now, they're anywhere between 5 and about 10 miles per hour, and they'll stay within that range throughout the afternoon. So here's what the weather pattern is going to do over the next few days. High pressure is going to build across the Four Corners area today. Record highs will be possible from Vegas up into portions of California and even south into parts of Arizona. So this ridge will start to build to our south and strengthen. Then it pushes a little bit farther north tomorrow. So our temperatures continue to rise over the next few days. Friday, this high is going to be impacting the Pacific Northwest, so our high temperatures return to the 90s, and then this ridge of high pressure is directly over the Tri-Cities on Saturday. So Saturday will likely be the warmest day on our 7-day forecast. Today, look for highs right around average for this time of year. It'll be mostly sunny. 80 for your high in Tri-Cities, 80 Hermiston, 76 Walla Walla, 77 in Pendleton, 78 degrees in Yakima, light winds, low humidity. It's going to be a great day to be outside this afternoon and especially this evening. If you're headed to the Dust Devils game against the Eugene Emeralds, temperatures will be starting off around 80 at the first pitch, which is at 6:30. Winds stay light throughout the entire game, and temperatures slowly drop into the 70s once we get closer to sunset. Now tonight, temperatures will be dropping back down into the upper 40s to near 50 degrees. So another cool start. There may even be some patchy fog around with those winds on the light side overnight. So we'll be on the lookout for that. 50 in Tri-Cities and Hermiston, 49 in Walla Walla, 47 in Toppenish, and 48 degrees in Yakima. Tomorrow, here comes the warm up even more. Upper 80s, Hanford to Tri-Cities, Hermiston, middle 80s, 86 Walla Walla, 87 in Yakima. And then we're back in the 90s on Friday. Now, we already saw our first 90-degree day last month, but we're going to see a stretch of them. And like I said, Saturday's the hottest day, 98 in Tri-Cities, 92 on Sunday as a weak upper-level disturbance moves in. That'll knock those highs down a few degrees, but we keep it in the 90s all the way into next week. Yakima, 70s today, upper 80s tomorrow, and then 90s, 96 on Saturday, the hottest day out of the next 7. Walla Walla, 76, 86. You have not seen a 90-degree day yet in Walla Walla, so Friday will likely be your first one, and we'll continue with those 90s. Maybe a slight chance for an isolated shower storm on Sunday as that weak upper-level disturbance moves through. Hermiston, 80 today, close to 90 tomorrow, but officially in the 90s Friday, and we're forecasting 96 on Saturday. Ladies, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. Turning to politics now and developing news overnight, President Joe Biden's executive action on the southern border is now in effect. It limits how many migrants can enter the U.S. to seek asylum. Christiane Cordero tells us it's a move that's been met with criticism.
This morning, sweeping new rules for migrants at the southern border. In an aggressive executive action, President Biden immediately shutting down the asylum process in the U.S. for people crossing the border illegally once migrant apprehensions averaged 2,500 a day over the course of a week.
Doing nothing is not an option. We have to act.
The rules would hold until unscheduled apprehensions dip below 1,500 per day for 2 weeks. There are limited exceptions for unaccompanied children and victims of human trafficking, and there is no limit on the legal process at ports of entry. The administration says something needed to be done to break months-long opposition to a bipartisan border security bill from congressional Republicans and their party's standard bearer.
The Republicans in Congress got a call from Donald Trump, don't do the deal. Because, you see, he'd prefer to run on a problem instead of fixing a problem.
Former President Trump is now among the Republicans, saying Biden's move is too little, too late.
The truth is that Joe Biden's executive order won't stop the invasion. It's weak and it's pathetic.
Immigration advocates worry the executive order will only worsen the already months-long backlog at border crossings and endanger migrants.
What we are expecting now is that the Biden administration will weaponize what's left of our asylum system to criminalize migrants.
The president risking legal and political blowback from all sides, including progressives who worry with Republicans not budging on their stance against Biden, the move could backfire.
I think in the end we end up hurting the very people that we're fighting for.
The ACLU says it plans to challenge Biden's action in court. Well, this morning, President Biden is in France to commemorate D-Day. Tomorrow marks the 80th anniversary of the day U.S. and other Allied forces stormed the beaches of Normandy in 1944. President Biden will be attending the festivities with the French First Lady and President serving as hosts. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, a community is raising funds to help a donkey with medical issues. And get this, it's a donkey that's inspired a beloved character from a very famous children's movie. We'll tell you the details when we come back.
Hey, Tri-Cities! It's Eric the Peanut Guy with your Tri-City Dust Devils. There's nothing quite like spending a summer evening at Geisa Stadium. The sunsets, the fun! Come out Friday, June 7th for a family feast night with $2 hot dogs, snacks, and soft drinks thanks to Prime Dental. Saturday, June 8th, don't miss your post-game fireworks show brought to you by Highline Engineering and Fabrication. Your Dust Devils play as the Columbia River Rooster Tails all weekend. Visit the official ticket site at dustdevilsbaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It will blow you away.
From real quality that starts in our factory to real performance in your backyard, Steel tools are as tough and dependable as the people who use them. This Father's Day, give him the gift that's built for Dad. Right now, save $350 on the RMA 510 battery lawnmower with the free extra AP300S battery, and save $300 on the KMA 135 battery combo motor with the free extra AP300S battery. Real Steel.
Welcome to Beaver Valley Lodge, your rustic lodging and event venue in the beautiful Leavenworth, Washington. Experience the great outdoors and enjoy the beauty of the mountains as you stay with us on our 50 acres in the Cascade Foothills. Whether you're joining us for a wedding, retreat, vacation, or family reunion, we're here to make your stay unforgettable. We make it our goal for you to come as a guest, but leave as a friend. Book your stay today at beavervalleylodge.com.
I've been with U.S. Cellular for 27 years. They've always taken care of me. But when they asked me to talk to you about their special customer event, Us Days, I said, I gotta get in shape. So they sent me this Hollywood trainer. Oh, this guy's no joke. Us Days means exclusive deals just for us customers.
Now let's try burpees.
Us Days is back at U.S. Cellular. Current customers get $1,200 off any phone, plus $300 off any tablet.
Karen's about to retire. Here's what's going into her retirement.
There's us. She raised us on our own.
10 years as my roller derby wife.
3. Preschool she's opened.
She's a mother.
I think we turned out all right.
She's a friend.
Our mothers could tell stories.
She's a teacher.
She may be retiring, but she's not done.
I'm never gonna stop. Retirement is the sum of your life's work. Now what? Get income for life and protect your life's work with Prudential.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
This newscast sponsored by Washington State Department of Revenue's Working Families Tax Credit.
Welcome back. It's time for some entertainment news. A community in California is stepping in to help the animal who is the inspiration for the beloved character Donkey in the animated classic Shrek. Perry, the real-life donkey, lives in Palo Alto. He's getting older, and as he ages, he's having more medical issues. So sad, and the bills are adding up. So the city offered to match community donations of up to $10,000. It's a one-time grant offer. As of June 3rd, they had matched $4,000. The deadline for patrons to match the grant funds is June 23rd. And in more entertainment news, another famous family will be getting a reality show about their lives. Alec Baldwin, his wife Hilaria, and their family will be the focus of a reality series set to debut on TLC next year. Now, Alec Baldwin has been getting plenty of attention for shooting on the set of Rust that killed a cinematographer back in 2021. Baldwin has pleaded not guilty to an involuntary manslaughter charge. His trial is set to start next month in New Mexico. Interesting. Might be interesting to see how the reality show covers that. I hope Donkey gets more, or what was it, Perry gets more donations. More attention too, yes. Why was Donkey's name not Perry in Shrek? It's just Donkey. Questions I have. Well, coming up on Good Morning Northwest, Amanda Knox, the American who spent 4 years in an Italian jail, is back in the courtroom. We have the charge she's attempting to overturn. And weather conditions affecting one of Washington's major crops, what local orchard owners are having to do to keep their livelihood going. That's all coming up. Keep it right here.
In today's Tech Bites, get ready to pay more for Max. The streaming service, formerly known as HBO Max, has increased its ad-free plan by $1 to $16.99 a month. The news comes a day after Spotify announced price hikes to its premium tier plans, and Peacock prices go up next month for the Olympics. TikTok says a cyber attack targeted high-profile accounts, including CNN and Paris Hilton. The platform is working with affected users to restore access and add security measures. No details were given about the nature of the attack, but TikTok says it stopped the threat. And finally, Netflix is cutting off older Apple TVs. The streaming giant will stop support for second and third generation models after July 31st. Netflix says this change will ensure the best possible experience for users. I suppose Netflix decided some apples are not core to its future. Those are your Tech Bites.
You are bountiful. Your bones can support 2 times your weight. It's in your nature to stand strong. Your cells renew every 27 days. It's in your nature to glow. Your digestion can improve by laughing with friends. It's in your nature to thrive. Your body is brilliant. From your head to your heels, we're just here to supplement you. Nature's Bounty. It's in your nature.
These new menu items at Panera are perfect 10s. They're also each under $10. More new sandwiches and salads, more in every bite, and more new options under $10. Come taste the new era at Panera and get a $0 delivery fee for a limited time.
Many facts, healthcare information.
Looking for a moisturizer that does more than just moisturize? Try Olay Regenerist for 10 benefits in every jar. Olay visibly firms, lifts, and smooths wrinkles by penetrating the skin to boost regeneration at the surface cellular level. Try Olay.
Right now in Good Morning Northwest, weather conditions affecting one of Washington's major crops, what one local orchard owner is struggling with because of this. And Amanda Knox, the American who spent 4 years in an Italian jail, is back in the courtroom, the charge she's trying to overturn. Also, another near collision at one of the country's busiest airports. What investigators are saying led to a plane almost crashing into another aircraft. Plus, meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal. And I'm Jill Sperling. It is 5:30 on this Wednesday, June 5th. It is early, and it's going to be warm today, or so I hear. It's supposed to start getting warm. I know. I think we're getting 90s, maybe. Let's check in with meteorologist Tiffany Savona to see if we're going to get 90s today or if that's later on. Hey, Tiffany.
Good morning, ladies. Not today. We're going to hold off the 90s for a few more days, but we're going to get a stretch of 90s as we head into the weekend. So it's going to feel more like summer. We're almost there, right? We're taking a live look out of our Legends Casino Hotel Skycam in Richland this morning overlooking Columbia Point. A beautiful start to your Wednesday. A little bit on the cool side depending on where you live this morning. We do have temperatures hovering in the 40s and 50s area-wide. Even Yakima coming in at 39, but that temperature should come up at the top of the hour. 47 in Tri-Cities, 53 Prosser, 54 in Hermiston, and 56 in Walla Walla. So as you're heading off to work this morning, most of you will encounter temperatures in the 50s, so you still may need that extra layer, but then by the evening commute, you can roll those windows down. Temperatures around 80 degrees, which is where we should be for early June standards, and it'll be a great evening to fire up the grill. The winds will be light. Temperatures hover around 85, 6, 7 o'clock. We start to drop into the upper 70s. If you're a fan of the 90s, well, you're really going to like the 7-day forecast. We'll let you know when the 90s return and how long they last coming up. Jill and Jessica, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. Well, as things are heating up, many people in the agriculture industry are keeping an eye on the weather. One of the major Washington crops affected right now is cherries. Cherry harvest season generally runs from early June through early August, but due to the weather conditions, the crop is about a week early. At Ray French Orchard in Richland, owner Robin French says when it comes to the harvest, there are many factors to consider every year, but the weather and water levels were top of mind this season.
The sugar is almost there. We should start picking next Monday, I'm hoping. Maybe sooner, I don't know. It's hard to pick a day. Yeah, we make our living from it. We gotta pick. We hire several people to help us. I can't do it myself. I'm getting too old.
And coming up at 6:30 this morning, our Austin Reed looks into a new state law that's affecting the hours the orchard can operate. Well, Amanda Knox is back in an Italian courtroom. You may remember she was the American college student who spent 4 years in an Italian jail for the murder of her roommate before she was cleared of the crime. She was back in court early yesterday trying to get a slander conviction related to that previous case overturned. Knox was charged with falsely accusing her then boss, Patrick Lumumba, of the November 2007 stabbing death of Meredith Kircher. Knox, her boyfriend, and another man whose DNA was found at the crime scene were all convicted of murder in 2009. However, Knox and her boyfriend were exonerated in 2015. Knox was sentenced to 3 years in prison for the slander conviction, which she served while awaiting the original murder trial and subsequent appeal. A verdict in the trial is expected today. Another near collision at one of the nation's busiest airports. Rhiannon Alley has new details this morning about the close call at New York's JFK Airport.
This morning, investigators are blaming multitasking and miscommunication for a near collision at New York's JFK Airport.
Delta 1943, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
In January last year, air traffic controllers cleared a Delta flight for takeoff. But as the plane accelerated down the runway at 120 miles per hour, an American Airlines crew made a wrong turn and crossed into the path of the Delta plane. The NTSB's final report includes a phone conversation after the incident between the tower controller and the American Airlines captain.
We were told to cross at Juliet or Kilo or something. I don't remember exactly. And I guess then we crossed the wrong runway.
The plane stopped within 1,000 feet of each other. The NTSB found the American crew had been distracted by other tasks as the plane was taxiing with 149 people on board. I lose sleep over this one, the captain later told investigators, because I can't figure out why I missed the turn. It was a radar system that alerted air traffic controllers to the imminent collision, and they warned the pilots to stop just in time.
Luckily, his reaction time was rapid, and the flight crew's reaction time was also rapid, which prevented something worse from happening.
We've seen more close calls in recent months. In April, a Southwest flight and JetBlue flight came within 400 feet of each other at Reagan National.
Southwest 2937, stop.
And last year in Austin, a FedEx cargo plane preparing to land flew over a Southwest jet that was taking off, coming within about 100 feet.
Southwest aboard. FedEx is on the go.
Rhiannon Alley, ABC News, New York.
The NTSB is now pushing for more technology in the cockpit that can warn pilots of an impending collision. In continuing coverage now, 2 organizations are working to combat the lack of affordable homes in communities across our region. Hayden Homes and First Story have a program called To Give As You Go. First Story collaborates with builder Hayden Homes to construct or fully refurbish homes in existing Hayden communities. One of these communities is Walla Walla. The homes are then sold to individuals and families earning 80% of area median income or below. The donations also help an innovative loan program for people who want to buy.
It's really cool because I think we're really honored to support these organizations in building that strong community, because they're the ones that are providing essential services and resources to the community members of Walla Walla. Yeah, through firststory.org, they do have some opportunities on there to donate, and those dollars do get put into whatever county that they're coming from.
The business and nonprofit also raises money and it stays in the community to help fund things like the Blue Mountain Action Council, Campfire Walla Walla, and the Children's Home Society, along with many others. And coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, a local high school student recently won an award for her art at Richland High School. When we come back, Riley Fitzgerald introduces us to the student and shows us the piece she won with. You can keep it right here.
The Memorial Day Super Sale at Furniture Row has been extended, and with trucks still rolling in, the savings keep getting better and better. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, plus 6 years, no interest. But hurry, the extended Memorial Day Super Sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Researching childhood vaccines often feels like this.
When T lymphocytes recognize antigens,
they are lying to us. Vaccines are just another plot to make money.
The most important thing parents should know about vaccines is...
Accept my cookies. Sign up for the newsletter. Sorry, you've reached your free article limit.
There's a simpler way to get answers. Visit vaccinesmartwa.org.
Kick off the Memorial Aquatic Park summer season on June 13th at 3 p.m. with our $3 Schools Out special. The 1 p.m. daily open swim will then begin on June 14th for the rest of the summer. Get your season pass, inquire about swim lessons, or sign up for a swim team today. Join all the special events that Pasco Parks and Recreation has to offer all summer long. You can learn more at pascoparksandrec.com. Get fit, have fun, and do more with Pasco Parks and Rec.
Free flags, sweet treats, and more. Hi, I'm Stacy Lee with Apple Valley News Now's Great American Flag Giveaway. June 14th, come to Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, where the first 50 guests get a new full-sized American flag.
At Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, our goal is to guide the community to live their best lives, even and especially through the end of life. Come learn about our programs and pick up an American flag at Tri-Cities Chaplaincy. Visit us June 14th from 11 to 1 at 1480 Fowler Street, Richland.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms. Take action with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. Try it today for only $14.95 plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Get ready for an unforgettable season with the Yakima Valley Pippins baseball team. We're celebrating our 10th season, and we want you to be a part of the excitement. Join us at the Yakima County Stadium for a fun, affordable, and professional baseball experience. From single game tickets to season ticket memberships, group events, and merchandise, we have options to fit everyone's needs. This season only, we're offering special deals to celebrate our 10th season. Don't miss out on Yakima Valley Pippins baseball.
It's the extended Memorial Day sale at Denver Mattress.
Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or check out the Summit for only $299.99, plus 6 years no interest and free shipping.
Hurry, the extended Memorial Day sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
Good Morning Northwest streams all day at AppleValleyNewsNow.com and our mobile apps.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Check this out. It's the 51st year of the Superintendent's High School Art Show, celebrating creative accomplishments by high school students. Riley Fitzgerald talked with 2 local winners. She joins us live in studio now. Good morning, Riley. Who did you get the chance to speak with?
Good morning, Jessica. I talked with high school juniors Brooke Smith from Richland High School and Lena Olson from Three Rivers Homelink. The process starts in the classrooms across Washington State. Students submit artwork to their Regional Education Service District. That art then earns regional awards that are then sent on for statewide recognition. This is a piece done by Brooke Smith titled Color Me Happy. Brooke's art won the Jurors Award at the Superintendent's High School Art Show. She tells us what her art means to her.
With the paintbrush stroke on her face, I wanted to symbolize how important art is, because this whole background, it's just like black and white. But once you have art in your life, like, it just makes things so much more colorful. Everyone looks at art in like different ways, and that's something that is really beautiful to me, because everyone can like their own types of art and like see different things in it, and it's just something that everyone can enjoy and do. And I think a lot of people I talk to want to learn how to do art. It's just feel like it's too late now, but it's like really never too late, and I think it's a really fun activity. So.
Brooke told me it's the first year she's taken an art course, but she's been drawing since 2nd grade. This charcoal and pastel piece, she says, took about 4 hours in total, and she's planning on entering the same competition next year. Each student awarded receives $200, a trophy, and an OSPI certificate of recognition. We'll hear from the other local winner, Lena Olson, coming up on Good Morning Northwest. Jessica, I'll send it back to you.
And that art was simply stunning, so thank you, Riley, for showcasing Brooke's work. And coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, if you had trouble making phone calls yesterday, we have the potential reason why. A major wireless carrier experienced a major nationwide outage. We tell you which company it was and exactly what was glitching. But first up, meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your first alertful forecast. She'll let you know how hot it's going to get today. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Welcome to our annual gathering, the NBA Finals.
Here we go.
At the center of it are 2 exceptional teams, and yet you're all a part of it. But remember, no one sips the champagne until a champ is crowned.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Workers and the families of deceased workers who worked at the Hanford site are now eligible for compensation for diseases and illnesses. This may be in addition to compensation already being received. Smart Law will be hosting a Hanford Workers' Compensation educational dinner at their Kennewick office Thursday, June 20th at 6 p.m. To register, call 509-735-5555. Dinner provided. Smart Law, smart choice.
Hey, Tri-Cities! It's Eric the Peanut Guy with your Tri-City Dust Devils. There's nothing quite like spending a summer evening at Geisa Stadium. The sunsets, the fun! Come out Friday, June 7th for a family feast night with $2 hot dogs, snacks, and soft drinks thanks to Prime Dental. Saturday, June 8th, don't miss your post-game fireworks show brought to you by Highline Engineering and Fabrication. Your Dust Devils play as the Columbia River Rooster Tails all weekend. Visit the official ticket site at dustdevilsbaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It will blow you away.
On behalf of STCU, we want to present you with this $1,000 check. Joe McDonald volunteered at the Pasco Aviation Museum, and although he is gone, his dedication to the museum lives on, earning them a $1,000 check from STCU.
He was very particular and did all the research, so the information that's in the display cases were absolutely accurate.
STCU honors volunteers in our community. To nominate someone, click on Volunteers Count at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Bad sleep?
The worst.
There's really no excuse for bad sleep during the extended Memorial Day sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Get $100 off every $1,000 you spend and watch the savings stack up. Or check out the Summit Easy on the Wallet for only $299.99. Save up to $200 on our Doctor's Choice lineup, plus 6 years no interest and free shipping. Hurry! The extended Memorial Day sale at Denver Mattress ends Thursday.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Good morning and welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. It is a cooler start to your Wednesday out there. Temperatures have fallen into the 40s in some locations, 50s where we did see a little bit more cloud cover overnight, and that was the case along the foothills of the Blues, but those clouds have now moved east. 56 in Walla Walla, 54 in Pendleton, 47 in the Tri-Cities, 54 in Hermiston, still on the chilly side in Yakima, coming in at 39, and 49 degrees in Toppenish. The winds have finally come down since yesterday and Monday. It's been a windy few days. Finally, we'll get a break from the windy conditions, and winds will stay on the light side today out of the west-southwest, anywhere between 5 and about 10 miles per hour. All is quiet across the Pacific Northwest. We're watching a ridge of high pressure building across the Four Corners area today. So records are in jeopardy across portions of Nevada and also across portions of Southern California today. Then this ridge starts to push a little bit farther northward. So our warm up continues here locally. And then on Friday, that upper level high is going to be impacting the Pacific Northwest. We have 90s back in our forecast, and this high moves directly over top of the Tri-Cities on Saturday. That is why Saturday will likely be the hottest day out of our stretch of 90-degree temperatures. Today, no 90s. We have upper 70s in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. We have 80 in Tri-Cities, 80 in Hermiston, which is right around average for this time of year. 76 for a high in Walla Walla, 77 in Pendleton. So a beautiful afternoon, low humidity, light winds, and the weather doesn't get any better for an evening baseball game as the Dust Devils take on the Eugene Emeralds. Temperatures will be right around 80 degrees for the first pitch and then fall into the 70s after that. The wind will not be an issue today, thankfully, out of the southwest, only about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Overnight, we will cool back down into the upper 40s to near 50, and we may see some patchy fog develop as well with those winds going light or even calm overnight. So we'll be on the lookout for that. Tomorrow, we're even warmer, about 8 degrees warmer than what we're anticipating today. 88 tomorrow in Tri-Cities, Hermiston, and at Hanford, 86 Walla Walla, 87 in Prosser, and 87 degrees in Yakima. Now, we do have 90s back in play Friday, so here are some things you can think about over the next few days. Make sure you have the sunscreen ready to go for this weekend. If you planned any outdoor activities this weekend with family or friends, you may want to push them to early in the morning or later in the evening, because it is going to be very hot during the middle of the day. You want to also check to see if your air conditioner is working and ready to go for the weekend as well. So here's the forecast. 80 today, 88 degrees tomorrow, 94 on Friday. Saturday, the hottest day, 98. And then a weak upper level disturbance will knock those temperatures down a little bit, but it's still going to be hot. Lower 90s Sunday and Monday. Yakima, 78 today, 87 tomorrow, 90s return Friday, 96 on Saturday, and then a touch cooler, if you could call 90 cool, on Sunday. Walla Walla, 70s today, 86 tomorrow, and then Walla Walla, you'll see your first 90-degree day of the year on Friday, 94 on Saturday, and we may see an isolated shower storm with that upper-level disturbance on Sunday, knocking those highs back down into the 80s. Hermiston, 80 today, 88 tomorrow, 93 on Friday, 96 is your hottest day Saturday, and then back down to 90 on Sunday. Jill and Jessica, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. In your business headlines, Lionel Messi is taking on Logan Paul's Prime drink with a new sports beverage.
Moss Plus is by Messi is marketed as a low-sugar drink with electrolytes and vitamins without artificial sweeteners, colors, or caffeine.
The soccer superstar partnered with White Claw's parent company to create the new hydration product.
The $33 billion category is currently dominated by Logan Paul's Prime, as well as Gatorade and Body Armor.
Moss Plus by Messi comes in cans and bottles in 4 flavors, including Miami Punch for his current team, Inter Miami.
It releases first in Miami on June 13th, followed later by a larger rollout on its website in July and to U.S. supermarkets in August. A global launch is planned for later this year.
And if you had some cell service issues yesterday, then this may have been the reason. AT&T experienced a nationwide outage yesterday afternoon.
It was resolved a few hours later. According to the company, some sort of glitch prevented AT&T customers from being able to complete calls with other carriers.
AT&T customers were able to make calls within the network. Chicago, Dallas, New York City, and Pittsburgh were among the areas hit the hardest.
AT&T officials say 911 calls were not affected by the outage. An investigation into the problem is underway. According to a recent analysis, the gap in pay between CEOs and their employees is growing. In 2023, a CEO in the S&P 500 made nearly 200 times more than employees. That's up from a ratio of 185 in 2022.
The growing divide is driven by the fact that CEO pay is closely tied to share prices. That means the U.S. stock market has a lot to do with CEO pay packages. Meanwhile, many workers are struggling to keep up with the rising cost of living. The rate of inflation in the U.S. has dropped, but it still remains above normal. And when we return on Good Morning Northwest, a toddler goes viral after stealing the show at his mom's graduation.
The cute reactions you don't want to miss, coming up in just a few minutes.
Danny was rear-ended by a semi-truck. Serious injuries.
Mariano's reputation and experience gave him an advantage over the insurance company.
Daniel got paid a lot.
He lives up to his reputation, which is somebody who gets results.
Call 853-2222.
Shelby's Floral, your homegrown neighbor with worldwide connections for over 45 years. Shelby's, more than just a flower shop, specializing in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. We're unique, and we're here for all of life's occasions, all year long. Shelby's Floral at the corner of Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick. Stop by today and let our experienced designers help you with all of your floral needs. Shelby's Floral.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus the year's best deals, like 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Ride Ben Franklin Transit during the Tri-Town Get Down, June 7th to 9th for free. It's easy. Your wristband ticket lets you ride the bus free that day to the shows. Just show the driver your band. Enjoy the convenience of BFT as you make your way to the Tri-Town Get Down. Free transport between stages, park and ride from Riverfront Hotel. Get your passes now at TriTownGetDown.com. Don't miss out on this fun event June 7th to 9th. Ride with us for free.
Walla Walla Sweets Baseball has been a beacon of our community's spirit for 14 seasons. But behind every swing and every catch lies the question, where do our players call home during the season? The answer is simple. With you, our incredible host families. It's more than just housing a player. It's about becoming part of their journey. Watching our boys chase their dreams is incredibly rewarding. Become a host family and be part of something bigger than the game. Together, we are Walla Walla Sweets.
Danny was rear-ended by a semi-truck. Serious injuries.
Mariano's reputation and experience gave him an advantage over the insurance company.
Daniel got paid a lot.
He lives up to his reputation, which is somebody who gets results.
Call 853-2222.
Watch live with Kelly and Mark weekdays at 9.
Welcome back. Here's your close to home forecast. We're looking at a clear sky this morning, plenty of sunshine as we take a live look out of our Legends Casino Hotel Skycam in Richland. And temperatures will be climbing close to average for this time of year today. We're going for 78 in Yakima, 78 in Toppenish, only 68 in Cle Elum, but 70s in Ellensburg, down into the upper 70s, Sunnyside, 78 in Prosser, 80 Hermiston, 79 at Hanford, 75 Connell, 80 degrees in the Tri-Cities, and then upper 70s, mid to upper 70s along the foothills of the Blues, 74 Dayton, 76 in Walla Walla, 76 Milton Freewater, and Pendleton should climb to 77 degrees. Ladies.
Thank you, Tiffany. And check this out now. A toddler stole the show during a recent graduation ceremony at Princeton. He did so by helping his mom graduate on stage, going viral in the process. CNN's Jeannie Mose has the story.
They call it a master's hooding ceremony when a dean places a hood that looks more like a sash around the necks of graduates. And at this hooding ceremony, grads who are parents could bring their kids on stage, even if it meant the dean had to do a dance to figure out how to get the sash around mom and child. Sometimes the hooding went smoothly, but some kids resisted, trying to bat it away, or even fighting for control of the sash, wrapping Dad up in it. But the opposite of that was this. Dean Amani Jamal asked 3-year-old Julian if he would like to help put the hood on his mom, Natasha Alford.
I couldn't believe it was happening. I was really overwhelmed with emotion because it was such a hard year.
The dean placed the sash in Julian's hands and then lifted him, leaving his mom emotional.
Did you lose it? Oh, yeah. I was about to give the ugly cry, and then I think my media training kicked in.
It wasn't easy studying for a master's, being a CNN political contributor, writing a book.
Wow, look what I brought you!
And raising a son. By graduation's end, Julian got all sleepy with his head on the sash that he himself helped put there. Jeannie Mose, CNN, New York.
I think my favorite was the kid that's like, no,
Oh, they're
like batting
so
it away.
cute.
Too cute. Oh, if that didn't put a smile on your face, I don't know what will. Well, coming up on Good Morning Northwest, troopers arrest a man